Hello, good morning, everyone. Welcome to my subscriber lesson. It's Thursday morning here in the UK, and our local time is 6:33. As you might be aware, this class is mostly designed for the development of the IELTS students. Candidates who sat for the exam previously and couldn't get the required score, or who are planning to sit for the exam and would like to achieve the targeted score. This class would be an ideal class for them. If you're interested to join, you can join from this link that I've shared. Even people who would like to develop their English, their grammar, their pronunciation, as well as communication skill, this class is also suitable for them. Please bear in mind that uh, it's you who can change and develop and progress for your success. No one can change you unless and until you change yourself. Because it's proven that we have got teachers all over our lives, schools, colleges, universities, sometimes even private tutors. But we learn from them as a student. We teach them as a teacher, and the student must follow the instructions. Student must give their best efforts to achieve their goal. So, guys, once again, here you are. Welcome. Today we'll start discussing about writing techniques in IELTS exam. I'll wait a while because I've got some students who might be joining me soon. But if you've got any questions or if you're interested to join, you are more than welcome. Hi, Hesley. Welcome. I've invited you.
Hi, thank you, sir. Good afternoon from my side.
Good afternoon and Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
How are you doing today?
Everything is going well, like commonly. Thank you for asking, sir.
Well, okay, you're welcome. And how is everyone in your family?
They are good.
Mm-hmm.
I
Remember,
wish I can.
go on.
I wish I can stay in your class without disturbing. I hope so, but I'm not sure.
No worries, you can stay as long as if you want to. I mean, until the class ends.
Yeah, I mean, I wish without disturbing for my kids. I mean,
No worries. You know, these are the part of our life: family, children, crying, happiness, sadness, shouting, noise, shopping, eating, sleeping, because we are humans, and these things are our daily activities, part of our life.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
so what have you cooked today for your lunch?
Actually, I cook fish and some vegetable and chili and a little bit like how to say that Indonesian food. I don't know, but in Indonesian food say gorengan. I don't know in English, but yeah.
Nasi goreng, people know that already. Nasi
No
goreng.
nasi goreng. It's not nasi goreng. It's like cone and some vegetable with the onion and egg. We mix with the flour and then the uh frying. Okay, it's gorengan
Mm-hmm.
or tempe and tempe.
Is it an Indonesian language? On
Yeah,
tempe?
tempe. Yeah, I don't know in English, but it's in here said tempe.
Okay, great. Thank you very much for the share. I'm going to share something in a moment. Yeah? Give me one quick second. And hang on a moment, please. So, Ahmed Bewa, today we are going to start writing techniques. Are you there?
Yes, sir, I'm here, but so sorry. Sometime I mute
Okay.
myself for avoid the noisy thing here.
All right. No worries. Very often there are some words we mispronounce every day, and I've just listened to it, and I've heard it from you as well. Uh,
Every day.
yeah, one of them is, I'm writing it. Yeah, I'm writing on the screen. Can you see the screen? A blank screen.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I can see. Vegetable, onion,
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And we'll learn first double consonant
double
rule
consonant
rules. Yeah.
rules.
After that.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Before that, okay, you can see this is called schwa. This word.
Schwa sound.
Yeah.
Schwa sound.
Mm-hmm. And I'll explain quickly what is schwa sound.
Shao sound. Shao or sound?
Schwa,
Shao
schwa,
sound.
schwa.
Schwa. Schwa. Okay, sir. Shao sound. Shao sound.
Can you see this symbol? You see a
Yes,
symbol
sir.
here, reverse E,
Ah.
small e,
E.
reverse, yeah?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Okay, in phonetics, this symbol is called schwa sound, which sounds like
Yes.
eh, okay?
Ah.
Yeah, it's a
Ah.
kind of vowel sound, special vowel sound. It's not A, E, I, O, U that time, but it's eh, yeah?
Yes, sir.
This sound can be found in thousands of words. In British English, you'll be surprised to know more than 40% of words have got this sound, and American English as well. When you find this sound, most of the cases we call it is a lazy sound. Lazy means it shouldn't be pronounced in some cases, and if it is at the beginning, it could be at the beginning, at the middle, at the end. It could be anywhere of the word. Okay, so
Yes, sir.
what happens basically, if it is at the beginning, then we pronounce it softly. If it is in the middle, we do not pronounce it. If it is at the end, we do not pronounce it. Oh, sorry, I'm just do wrong thing. And hang on a second. One moment. Let me share this phonetic symbols fast before I explain, so that it becomes easier for you. Can you see these small symbols that I have shared?
Yes, sir, I can see properly.
Okay. You can see the word you said vegetable. This is one of the most commonly pronounced words. It is always pronounced like veg. You can see the short sound in T in the middle. I've highlighted.
Yes, sir.
And the BLE,
Vegetable.
there is a short sound before EL, vegetable.
Vegetable.
Very good. Whenever you find, so how do you find it? The best way to find it, I write the word in a dictionary and find these phonetic symbols. Okay, this is from Cambridge Dictionary. I have copied these phonetic symbols because I followed Cambridge Dictionary. So it's vegetable.
Vegetable.
And if you see
Vegetable.
and if you see a dot, you can see there is one dot, two dot. Yeah, these dots
Yes, sir.
mean that you have to break this word. Vegetable. It is for the
Yes, sir.
beginners level explanation or pronunciation. So from this dot, you can easily understand. Oh, this word has three stress. Vegetable. Where we see her. Hello. Is it boy or
Sorry,
girl?
it's
No, no, don't worry.
they are boy.
What's his name?
Gwen.
Hello, Gwen. He's listening to English now. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I'm sure one day he'll start speaking English. Hello, mommy. How are you? And you'll be surprised. Oh, my son is speaking in English.
Yes, sir.
Okay. How
Actually, my elder son can speak in English too, but like daily conversation, I
That's very impressive. How old is he?
what is that, sir?
Oldest son. How old is he?
3.5 years old.
And this one?
1 years old.
1 year old. Okay. 3.5 years, but 1 year. Because one is singular, remember, two is plural. Okay, great. And what are their names again?
The elder son name is Mark. The younger one name is Gwen.
Mark and Gwen. Hmm. Okay. So, is there anyone who takes care of your children if you're busy at your family?
No, I take her by myself.
Okay, great. So, because of the short sound, as I said, Hasley, batch table.
It's vegetable. Vegetable.
Very good. From today, if you can remember, you are not going to say vegetable anymore like other people. Table, batch table.
Thank you, sir. Vegetable.
And the next word, can you see there is a short sound? And this at the beginning, this sound is a sound. O is not always
Ah,
O, it is A in this case, it's onion. 90,
onion.
99%
Onion.
natives, non-natives make this common mistake because we learned it from our school or colleges maybe the way we were taught by our teachers. Okay, I was also taught onion, but when I read the dictionary, I found that oh, it's not onion, it's actually onion. Clear? Onion, vegetable. Okay, guys, so these are the most two common mispronounced words. Vegetable. onion. And you can understand from the phonetic symbols, and there are short sounds in both of the cases. So in badge, the short sound is after T and after B, badge table. Okay. Welcome back. And we have got short sound here as well.
About.
You see, it is about, yeah?
About.
You can say that short sound is at the beginning. A is short sound. If it starts with short sound, then it sometimes seems a bit difficult to pronounce, because how can you ignore the sound at the beginning? That's why
About.
you can see the stress on B sound. About. It's rather than not about. It is about.
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 About. Yeah. So about.
About.
Very good. So remember, short sound is very important sound in our English pronunciations, and we must always ignore it. And second rule is double consonant rule, and after that we'll go for the writing techniques. So rule number 1 in double consonant: if in a spelling, okay, uh, there are two similar kind of consonants together, yeah, then we ignore one and pronounce only one word, yeah, one letter. Okay, let me give you the example, like a name, yeah. This is a very common name in Muslim. Are you there?
Yes, sir. I'm here.
Okay, so rule says
Legal.
if there are two similar kinds of consonants together in a spelling, then we need to ignore one and pronounce only
Ignore
one.
one of.
So you can see the
Okay.
name, there are double M here at them, and this
Muhammad.
and double L. Now double C,
Muhammad
double L, double L.
Abdul. Occupation. Illegal. Contract.
Very good. You see, then we do not say Muhammad. Yeah, and a native will always pronounce as a Muhammad. Abdullah.
Yeah.
Occupation. Not illegal. That is another mispronounce. Illegal. Controlled. Is it clear?
Control. Yes, sir.
There are thousands of words you will find when you read, and if you can remember this rule, it will help you have good pronunciation. Rule number 2: a word ends with a consonant. Next word starts with the similar consonant sound. We bring them together. Them together and ignore one consonant sound. Okay, I'll give you example so it will be clear. So a word ends with a consonant or consonant sound, the next word starts the similar or the same consonant sound. We bring them together and we ignore one consonant sound. And why we do that? The reason is that it makes a more amazing way to express ourselves. Say, for example, bus stop. Okay? Next time.
Bus stop next time. Black coffee. Thank you for
All right, welcome back
the
again.
email.
I know that you're coming and coming back again. So look at this in bus stop.
Actually,
Yeah, go on.
I'm here, sir, but sometimes I mute to avoid the noisy things from my side. That's why. But I'm still here. I'm not going anywhere. I'm still listening.
I understand that. So no worries about that. Okay, look at that first two words, bus and then stop. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So in bus there is S sound at the end, and stop it starts with same sound S. Right.
Yes, sir.
So it is not bus stop. It is bus stop. We bring together, and it becomes
Bus.
yes.
Ah,
So it is pronounced like the bus stop. You see,
bus stop.
bus stop. Yes.
Yes.
This is called
Next
natural way
time.
of pronunciation, and a native will always pronounce like this. Second, similarly, this one,
Next time.
next time. Very good. I'm just giving a
Black coffee.
black, not black coffee. Would you like to have black coffee? In black there is ka sound, in coffee there is ka sound. Though
Yes, black
those are
coffee.
two different consonants, but sound is same. Okay,
Yes, sir.
okay. Look, how about this? In D there is E, and email there is another E.
Thank you for the email.
Thank you for the email, but remember that this is not consonant. E is vowel sound. Thank you for the
Yes,
email.
thank you for the email.
Yeah, we are not
The
bringing together because it is vowel sound.
yes, sir.
Okay, and very often you'll hear that when a native speaker pronounce this word.
Don't forget to call me.
Okay, remember, now look at this. So, in forget there is T at the end, and next word is T, the preposition to. Okay,
Yes, sir.
and honestly, this word forget, native always forget. They do not want to pronounce T at all. I forgot it. Yeah, they just ignore it. Forget. You know the reason why? Hastily.
Yes, sir.
You know, we don't say forget, forget, yeah? Forget.
Don't forget to call me.
Okay, now here is an, another
Still same. Oh my God.
here is another clue for, because it's a in British English we do not pronounce R. So we say forget, yeah? Forget.
Forget.
We do not pronounce R. And that O after F is a short sound. Okay? So forget. It becomes forget. Forget. It doesn't sound like forget. Forget.
Forget.
Yeah, if you pronounce R, that is American pronunciation. That's fine still. That's not wrong either. Remember, I'm just giving the comparison of British English and the American English. Forget, yeah, forget. Americans will say forget, yeah, and British will say forget, yeah. Can you hear it? The stress it on T,
Yes, sir.
and the rule says that there is two. So don't forget to call me. The sure sound is here. Right. So the forget to becomes forget to. Don't forget to because of the short sound. Remember, always ignored.
Forget to.
Okay, yeah, baby's crying.
Yes, sorry.
No
My
worries,
God.
no worries, no worries.
Don't forget to call me.
Very good. You see now, when we know some of the basic rules of pronunciation, it will help you develop accuracy of your sound, and it is
Don't
important
forget to call.
sometimes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, it is important for you and for us and for me as well sometimes to have accurate sounds. And as you go through, we'll explain on and off when there is opportunity. Okay, so these are the two rules if you can remember: double consonant rules, and two words you have learned correctly: vegetables and onion. Okay, now let's go to our
Yes, sir.
writing. All right, so dear viewers, if you are interested to join this lesson, click on this link that I've shared, and you might be eligible to get 2 free lessons. Remember, take the opportunity as soon as there are offers from this, from my all of my classes. You know, all the Hello teachers are offering 2 free lessons from every class. Actually, it depends on the teacher. I have activated free lessons. Okay, Hesley, this is an amazing experience for all of our users and students as well. All right, so in academic module, there are 2 writing tasks. Like the general module has the same. We'll explain academic module first. So, writing task 1 and task 2. In both of the cases, you will have 1 hour to complete these two tasks. Task 1 in academic module is a charts, graphs, or diagram. Okay, and you need to develop your writing from these charts or graphs or diagram. And you can spend 20 minutes to do that. And for the task 2 is like writing an essay. You'll be given a topic, then you have to write the essay. However, in task 1, you have to write at least 150 words in 20 minutes, which means that for every minute, because you'll be given 20 minutes, you have to write 8 words at least. And for the task 2, 40 minutes, you have to write minimum 250 words, and that is mandatory in both cases. And so you have to write at least 7 words in 1 minute. Now the question is, very often our students ask, does the examiner count the number? Yes, the examiner must count the number. They've got a technique to find out to count the number. Okay, and in general writing, task 1 is writing a letter or an application where you'll be given a topic. And same, 20 minutes, 150 words you have to write. And task 2 is exactly same like academic task 2, writing an essay. And again, 40 minutes and 250 words. Now, next question is, sometimes students, how much, how many words should they write more? You can write 10% more, but though it depends on the examiner, they accept more as well. I've seen in some cases, examiners have accepted even 20%, 25%. Are you okay, Baba? So, I think you're busy, possibly. Okay, no worries. Okay, marks distribution. Task achievement and response, 25%. Coherent and cohesion, 25%. Lexical resource and vocabs, 25%. Then correct grammar and wider ranges of grammar, 25%. Okay, so let's move on. So, what is task achievement and response? Task achievement and response are those features which will cover what the question has asked you, and you have to answer them. You have to achieve the requirements. And coherent and cohesion is only writing about the topic.
I'm sorry, sir.
No worries. Is
The big
everything okay?
story. Yeah, now he's not crying again.
That's okay. That's natural. Children will cry. Didn't you cry when you were a baby?
Of course, I am.
And a motherly love is a universal love. You can't find it anywhere. A mother is a mother. Regardless of what happens, a mother will take care of the children. And that is the nature,
Yes,
right?
sir. Yes, sir. Actually, I tried to find someone who wants to care my baby. I try four person, but they can't because they say that your baby too active, so I can't handle it, your baby, and then they just give up. So that's why I care by myself.
Okay. Yeah, but in the Western countries, they call childminder or carer, and they're very expensive. You don't imagine how much you have to pay to them. Can we guess?
Yeah,
It
I
is.
don't know, but I have read some article and they're too expensive there.
It starts from
Yeah,
minimum $30 for every hour.
yeah, and in Indonesia too, we can also find the person who can care, but it's not easy because I know my kids, they are too active. Oh my God, I don't know how to explain, but that's why.
But don't worry, that's life. Okay. Excuse me. So, so welcome back. So is she sleeping? Is sorry, is he sleeping? My apologies, a boy.
Yeah, right now I try his to put him into sleeping.
Okay. But if you have family members, sometimes they can take care of your children.
We are far away, sir, because my husband from another city and me too from another city, so we are living in Jakarta. Then we are far away, different provinces, so we don't have family member in here. That's why.
You can bring them if you want to.
No, 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 I can't. Oh my God, I can't separate from my children. They're my life.
Now, what I mean to say, you can bring someone else from your home to you to live with you. Excuse me.
But the two busy. I mean, I have sister and brother also. My husband also sister and brother, but they are too busy with their working, and they're too busy with their college. So that's why we'll live like independent each person.
I can guess. No worries.
But yeah, but for housekeeper, sometimes I have helper before that I have every day she coming in my home, but after 3 weeks ago she just back to her hometown, and I don't know what time
Mm,
she will back.
okay. Yeah, give me one quick second here.
Yes, sir.
I'm back. Sorry. Okay. All right. So, have you listened to the explanation that I was explaining earlier?
Yes, about this achievement response 25% about.
Yes. Okay. That's great. So, task achievement response means there will be a question. You have to complete that question, and that is the achievement or response. And the second part is coherent and cohesion, which means that when you're writing, you'll be writing only about the topic or related information. For example, if they're asking to describe a housing problem, you have to describe only housing problem. You cannot explain about the traffic jam or any other problem of your country. Okay, so this is a simple example. Next is lexical resources and vocabs, which means that when you are writing, you must choose the right word. We call it vocabulary and different kinds of word. And the rule is that if you shouldn't use the same word more than twice in writing. Okay, Hesley. So,
Yes, sir.
for example, let me give you an easy example. Like if you need to use the word beautiful, you have to use the synonym, and I'm sure you know the synonyms of beautiful. Yeah,
Pretty,
yes, pretty, attractive, amazing, superb,
amazing,
whatever you say.
wonderful.
Hmm. And next one is also when you're writing, uh, remember you have to write the correct spelled, or we have to have the correct spelling. Okay, so we've got to be careful. And also remember that we've got American spelling and British English spelling. In one writing, we shouldn't mix it. Okay,
How it's, I mean, American spelling and British spelling, how it's, for example, like what, sir?
look at these examples I've given in you. Center, look at the spelling of center, color, utilize.
Yes, 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 yes.
See,
Oh, yeah.
in one writing, in one topic, say you're writing a
Ah,
topic, you have used the spelling CENTRE. This is British spelling.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes,
Okay.
sir. Yeah.
Okay, and the second one is color, COLOUR, color. Third one
Yeah.
is utilize.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Now,
Center, color, utilize.
now look, American spelling CNTER, COLOR, and utilize with Z. Because it is writing, so you have to be aware that you do not mix both of the two spellings in the same topic. Okay?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yep, you
sir.
must follow only one.
So if we use UK, then go on by UK. If
Exactly.
we, S. Go on with the US
Hmm.
spell. Okay, I see. I see.
Okay, and next one is you can see correct grammar and wider ranges of grammar structure. Here, if you remember, we discussed compound sentences and complex sentences.
Yes, sir.
In IELTS writing, remember that it is a formal writing. We need to use number one, formal words or academic words. Number two, we need to use, uh, if you want to get good score, you must use compound and complex sentences while you're describing. So that's why I always stress on our students to have a good practice at home, how to write compound and complex sentences. Because most of the cases, students write simple sentences, okay? And if you write it, you'll get the mark, there is no doubt. But if somebody writes compound and complex sentences, that person will get better marks than you, okay? And that is important for you. And after that, so what is task, response, and achievement? We're talking about band
Okay,
9.
so
Sorry, any
um,
any question?
it's all clear, sir.
So I've just
The
written
task.
uh, quickly. Fully addresses all parts of the task, presents a fully developed position in answer to the question with relevant, fully extended, and well supported. We're talking about band 9. If you want to get band 9 in IELTS exam, and coherence cohesion is it attracts no attention, skillfully manages paragraphing. Okay. Lexical resources use wider range of vocab, natural, sophisticated control lexical feature. Grammatical range and accuracy, we use a flex wide range structure. Okay, these are the examples I've given already. Okay,
Yes, sir.
so you need to be careful when you're writing and focus on spelling, punctuation, grammar. Once again, academic task one is generally because you're going to apply for scholarship, it should be academic test. So task
Yes,
one is
sir.
related to pie chart, table, bar chart, graph, etc. And general task one is letter or application. So the rubrics, the important rubrics are also called the main features of writing techniques. So each and every writing should have three stages: introduction, body, and conclusion. Okay, clear?
Yes, sir.
So what do you write in introduction? In introduction, we write 2 to 3 sentences about the topic. Let me give you a quick way of how we can introduce a topic. Um, when you go to watch movie, sometimes we see the movie trailer, right? Movie trailer
Yes,
is
sir.
the whole movie quickly. Introduction is something like that. When you write in 2 to 3 sentences, what you're going to talk about in the topic.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
then we write body part. Body part is the part where you have to bring the thoughts, at least 2 to 3 thoughts about the topic, and each of the thoughts should be uh, individual paragraphs. Okay,
Yes, sir.
and conclusion is the part where you can add your own suggestions, recommendation, or an indirect advice about the topic. But sometimes, many examiners said that for the task one, because this task one is mostly uh, deals with data, and there is you cannot say anything. But my disclaimer, but I suggest and I think that you can still give some of your opinion. Okay, all right. So this is a bar chart. Can you see it clearly?
Yes, sir.
Is it visible, right?
Female school leavers going into higher education.
Mm-hmm. And the left hand side, you can see.
Okay.
Can you please read what it says and let me know what do you understand by reading it?
Okay. Mm, wait a minute. Okay, from this table, we can see that the increasing of the female school leavers, um, they have higher education in 190. Okay, in 80 and 1980 in UK, there are 30 up 30%. The female got a higher education, but in the 2015, it's more increasing to 50, more up 50%. And in the USA, on 1980, there were up almost 40%. The female have a higher education, and then in 2015, it's more increased until 50, more than 50% or almost 60%. So in Australia we can see the equal from 1819 and no 1980 until 2050 they are equal. Uh, the same female can reach the higher education, and South Korea is the shorter than another country, because in 1980 it's only 10% the female can go to higher education, but it's still there is also improvement at 2015, about 30%. And the last is French. French is a little bit
It
equal.
is France,
And
not French. French is the language,
oh,
France.
France. Okay, yeah.
France is the country.
Thank
Remember,
you, sir.
French is the language.
Okay, France. Okay, am I right?
Hmm.
France.
Yeah, hang on a
Yeah,
second.
okay.
Hasley, you are really explaining well. Remember, these are the things you have to write in writing. Okay, whatever you have observed.
Yes,
So
sir.
in the introduction, okay, so I'm just giving you an example. So you see, you have to write uh, the 2 years, 1980 and 2015, the percentage of these five major countries of the world. And look, South Korea. These are the main features. So introduction, we rephrase, paraphrase, restatement, explain, and describe.
Mm,
Okay, remember in academic writing or IELTS writing and research paper as well, we follow the same procedure. We do not use the first person. We do not say, I'm going to write it. It can be
okay.
written this way. This bar chart explains, or in passive voice, it will be described. Okay, or you can say this bar chart depicts, or this chart explains, shows, illustrates, describes, indicates, whatever word you choose. Okay, so the main points is in introduction. This bar chart explains the five major countries like UK, USA, Australia, South Korea. We don't have much time actually, like yesterday. Remember, that's the introductory part. And you will see the female education. and their percentage to going to the
percentage.
higher education. And we
If
have
we
to highlight the lowest percentage than the highest percentage because we do not describe each and every data.
I see, I see.
Remember that it will be difficult for you to compare each and every information. You have to do the highest one, remember, the lowest one. All right, so we have got 1 minute. We are going to stop here. All right, Hesley.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
So thank you very much. I hope to see you later. You take care. If you need any of these study materials, just message me. I have to send it later. Maybe you have asked, or some other students have asked. I couldn't do it. I'll do it this evening.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for your
Okay,
time.
no problem. You take care and remember to read a
Have
little
a
bit
good
whenever you have got chance. I know that you're quite busy person with children and family, but still you can do that. Yeah.
yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you
Okay.
so much.
Okay, dear viewers, before I finish, we have an announcement today at 10 a.m. American time. Our CEO June is going to make a live stream. If possible, join. Okay, thank you very much.